Hey, good morning. Guess what day is today? Today's Friday. It's awesome. Fortune Cookie Friday, by the way. Hope you're doing well. It is 5:50 in the morning. I gotta get this done because I still gotta take the trash out before the trash man gets here. So I'm just reading some emails and what's going on LinkedIn. And this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show with Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach, and Bubbles is coming. I don't know what she wants. She moves the camera. You're moving the camera. Come on, get up here. Come on. Anyway, it's not about the Bubble Show. It's about Scrum and Agile. And hopefully someone will stop moving the camera. Come on, Bubbles. Come on. There you go. See, got a cat. There you go. There's a kitty. Almost lost my train. I did lose my train of thought because cat distracted me. He's too busy moving the camera around. So we're here to talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way, so you can get home, enjoy your weekend. Last night I got to go to the auto show, and here comes the boy. Here comes Mr. Automan himself. Hi, Edward. You awake? You were up late last night. Oh, did you bring the cat with you? Is that why she's here? Okay. Can you pet her so she doesn't keep moving the computer? All right. So anyway, we're going back to the show. And we do this so you go home and enjoy time with your family and friends and do some stuff and just have a good time. And it's Friday, so we're gonna have a little good time. So we're gonna. I got two topics to talk about. Stuff happened in the office the other day where I felt. I'm gonna share with you, see if you all had that, and then also about facilitating, preparing for the ceremony. Eddie, can you take the cat, man? Eddie, take the cat, pet her. So she then used the table as a pet thing and move the camera. It's live, right? It's live television or live YouTube, whatever you want to call it. This is the new version of TV, if you haven't realized that in the world. 10 years from now, everything can be in here. So we're in 10 minutes early mode, 10 years early mode. Okay, so here's the two topics, and we'll do the fortune cookie, and we'll get moving. So I don't know about you all. Yesterday, I felt like I was in a rerun of Die Hard, the movie, the first one, where they're the Nakatomi Tower, right? So, and why do I say that? And for those who like movie references, so there's a scene in the movie where they occupy the tower. FBI agents come in. One of the textbook things is they cut the power off to the building, right? And so they go into the manhole where the power comes in the building, and the guy says they're like, cut the power. We need to cut the power. Well, there's a switch right here. I can flip it. No, we gotta. So the boss comes in. Tell the guy who knows what they're doing that there's a switch right there. No, I gotta call downtown. They gotta take the whole block out. Blah blah blah. Gotta do everything. Everything's gotta be there. And the guy's like, but there's a switch right here that I can take care of it right now. You don't have to call downtown, but I can do it right now. No, you got to do the whole downtown. So they flip off the whole downtown. So it was like, so I had my Nakatomi moment the other day in the office. They wanted something for the boss to do some communication between two customers and two different organizations. And I had pulled this, dependencies, right? We always want to know about dependencies. So I had built this thing a quick little thing that would pull these dependencies. Now, I'm not saying everybody's got all their dependencies in the system, but according to the system, there was only like 45 dependencies. It's a big organization, there's only 45. And for the group that he was going to meet with, at every main group that this high-level boss would go over and meet, maybe 5, maybe 10 total items from those different groups that he would have to discuss with on these deliveries and stuff like that to make sure they get their work done so we get our work done. And I'm like, well, I can give you this now. And when he goes meet with them now, he will have his information to have a good discussion with them. oh no, we need some elaborate system and need to know exactly what spread and all that. I said, well, there's only 5, and it'll take you about 1 minute to click on the links to the thing to find more details and stuff like that, right? And somebody wants to be in the show. They're like, no. So yesterday was I call it the Nakatomi syndrome, where I can give you the stuff now if you maintain your real purpose, what you want to do, and you understand that. It says I can give you the information right now. If you want to go gold plating, platinum plating, doing all that kind of stuff, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to give you that. So that's a deal with Agile and waterfall, right? In an Agile world, we're like, I got value now. I can give it to you now. It has value. You can use it. You can do it. You can make money on it. You can make things work better. The old waterfall, we need to beat the crap out of this until we get it like super perfect and it works for any situation and it lasts a million years and does that. So that was my Nakata. I just wanted to share that with you because I know other people probably have that. Give me a thumbs up, comment later, or whatever if you get that too. But I sent that to one that says, "Yeah, I have a Nakatomi moment where I can do it right now and be done with it, and we can get what we need and be off and running other things, or I can just obliterate the whole planet, right?" So, anyway, I wanted to share that with you because I know people have those days, and you're not the only ones, and I have them too. Nothing's perfect, right? So the other thing I want to talk about is from a Scrum Master perspective, or a product owner, or actually anybody going to these meetings. So in Scrum, we have like 4 ceremonies, right? We have sprint planning, daily Scrum, sprint review. Actually, okay, yeah, sprint review, which is your demo, and the retrospective, right? So there's really only 4 ceremonies, right? The Scrum Master's job is to make sure those 4 ceremonies go off well. It's not necessary. We spend a lot of time about in that ceremony. We spend a lot of time like 3 questions for daily Scrum, doing a backlog, make sure to do the voting. Retrospective, we do all these retrospective activities, get everybody familiar with everything. The demo, we show the product to the customer. And we talk a lot about these ceremonies, what goes in on them, how it does. And even here, we talk about that because I see stuff and share that with you, right? So we really talk a lot about that. However, most of the work should be done prior to or after. So here's maybe we could do a number. I should do a chart over top Eddie's head. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do sprint planning as a ceremony because that's what I'm gonna talk about. Sprint planning. So I'm gonna do sprint planning, and I'm gonna do 3 lines. I'm gonna do before sprint planning, during, and after. Right? Before, during, and after sprint plan. So sprint planning, let's say it's 2 hours. I'm just gonna put a number. 2 hours, right? 2 hours. You should spend 15 minutes after, I don't know, maybe 10%. Let's say 10% of your time is retrospecting after the event. It makes sure how to go. Did it meet what I wanted? Did I want to do it? And let's say all your effort during sprint planning, your energy, we're talking energy and effort. Let's say this is 30%, right? 70% of your energy should be spent before sprint planning. And I think you can probably apply this to every one of the ceremonies. And it's more of an energy versus time because I don't know if you could put a time on it, but 70% of your energy about sprint planning should be before, 30% during, and 10% after. I think you can apply this ratio from an energy perspective to every ceremony, every week, every sprint. And the reason why I say that, and I should put energy level. I'm gonna write energy level. So the reason why I say that, and I'll take a picture, put that up on Instagram. If you don't prep beforehand, and I do teach a facilitation class, and I really do like the IC Agile facilitation class for those that haven't had a facilitation class in the past, is really important. The other day, I go to a sprint planning session. We had a brand new product owner. She's done it before. She did it differently in other groups, and every team is differently. Every team is run different. And the Scrum Master went into the meeting and never had a conversation with the product or the BA or product owner before going in. And it went bad. Well, I mean, it turned itself around. But like on that event, so the Scrum Master should always, no matter what, old, new, whatever, product owner, BA, meet with them a day or two before sprint planning and say, how's the backlog going? You know, are you ready? Do you need my help getting anything? Is it set up? Is it meeting? How's it looking with the typical average velocity for the team? Right? So those are the kind of questions you ask, right? And it didn't happen, right? I mean, as little as like, okay, which one of us is going to run the sprint planning session? Is it going to be me, the Scrum Master, or is it going to be the PO, the product owner? Got to have that agreement before you go in. Don't make that agreement with them before you get in, right? Eddie, watch out, dude. You're like the cat. You're going to hit the camera. Yeah, your little feet. Yeah. I love it. I get rid of one and they get the other one just to move the camera around. Anyway, so that's kind of what I want to say about that. So just make sure you talk to the people beforehand. Don't wait to actually be in an event because that'll destroy the event. If you don't do that 7% energy stuff beforehand, everything you do in the event, I mean, it has potential of just falling apart and looking terrible, right? But your job as a Scrum Master is to facilitate those events to success. So there's a lot of work associated with that. Okay, so those are my two topics for today. Fortune Cookie Friday! Yay! Everybody, yay! Eddie! Yay! Give me yay. Have a yay? Yay! Yay! All right, so we're gonna open up the fortune cookie, which has been crushed. Don't know why. So here's fortune cookie, and it's got. I'm gonna put fortune cookie crumbles. So I got the fortune cookie. Don't want to eat that before that because all I need to do is choke on live camera. So we have the fortune cookie. It's a little bit crushed. I gotta take a picture of fortune cookie and put that up on Instagram too. So I'll put the crumbs off to the side for later for a picture. And drum roll. This is a good one. Begin, the rest is easy. I guess, is that begin, the rest is easy. You know, beginning is the hard part. The rest is easy. There's a lot to be said for that. There's a lot to be said, difference between Agile and waterfall, right? And Agile, we're really big on beginning stuff and getting started and putting some work out to find out how it's going. But until you get that stuff, it's hard, right? So in waterfall environment, you really don't put out working software for a while. And that's the wrong thing, right? In Agile, we put out working software early so that the rest goes easy, right? So I like this one. Begin, the rest is easy. So they're implying beginning is hard and the rest will be easy. So we're really big point on start demoing software, start getting feedback early, right? Begin doing that process. The rest will come easy. The longer you put it off, the harder it's going to get, right? And the same thing with the social media. If you haven't done it, go out there and go do it. Anyway, that's today's fortune. It's an awesome fortune. It's probably the classic saying for all the social media people. Just start Just start. They say, just start. Just do it. Do it. Anyway. Right, Ed? Just do it. Like the Nike commercial, right? Anyway, that's the end of the show. Looks like it's 15:03. We're right on time. We're going to end the show it. Give us a thumbs up. Right, Ed? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Give us a little flute there. And ring the little bell so you get notifications when we go live and we do stuff like this. And we get little minions. And you all have a great Friday. See you tomorrow, Saturday. Take care. Bye. Bye.